Now, who to make next? Quartz? Strong, but I think I've already done a few of you. Marble's always a solid pick. But I wonder. How about you, my little geode? Do I dare take on your challenge? Oh, I heard that. Someone's ready to hatch, aren't they? Where are you? I think it came from... Was it you? No. I think it's... Obsidian? Were you the one who called? Ah, I can practically hear you singing through the stone. That settles it. I'll have Chisel bring you into the workshop right away. I can't wait to see you, darling. Chisel! Chisel! I've found our next masterpiece. There she is. You're practically bursting, Obsidian. You must be ready to take your first steps. I've got all my tools all ready, and with the music and the lighting, I'm feeling so inspired. I think I know exactly how to free you. Are you ready, dear? Oh, that's a yes. Now, don't worry. The process of creating doesn't hurt a bit. And while we're working at getting you out, you may want to start thinking up a name. I can't rightly call you Obsidian forever. I'm thinking Midnight, or maybe Umbra. Too obvious? What about something elegant like Melisande or Imperia? I suppose I'm not the most creative person when it comes to names. Just look at Chisel. Well, I suppose you can't look at much of anything yet, can you? Don't worry. You'll be fully realized and looking all around soon. And when you are, I promise you'll love what you see. My domain is so much more pleasant than the inside of a rock. No offense to you, of course. I think we're getting close to breaking off this outer layer. I can't wait to see what shape you are, Obsidian. There we go. And it looks like we've got a lovely lady, don't we, Chisel? I can already see the shape appearing in the rock. It's perfect, isn't it? This all must be something for you, Obsidian. I know I haven't created your eyes or ears yet, but even in this state I'm sure you can sense something. Is it too cold for you, dear? Just like an obsidian to grin and bear it. Don't worry, darling. Soon you'll be able to talk, and you can ask for anything you need. Now, let's get going. Top down, as always. What to do for your hair? This is always the hardest decision. Just take a moment to imagine what you would like best. Oh, now that's an interesting style. You've got quite the personality buried in here, don't you, Obsidian? I can promise you this. By the time I'm done, you're going to love how you look. So, what do you want to do first? When you can start moving, that is. Each and every stone always has something they want, and here in my domain, you'll be able to find it. What will it be? A walk through the flower garden? A dive into the creek? Well, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think your hair is done. Beautiful design, I have to say. Eyes next. Of course, there's no hurry, but you'll also want to decide what you might like to do in life. The possibilities are truly endless. Over the years, I've only carved a dozen or so obsidians. I know most granites want to build. The limestones are more art-focused. But I do wonder what you'll want. I think the other obsidians have mostly gone into farming, but there's no need for you to do that if that's not what you want. Any of you darlings are allowed to do what calls to you, and switch whenever you fancy. I think I've got your eyes ready, Obsidian. Ah, I guess I'd forgotten how amazing obsidian eyes look. I mean, I could practically get lost in there. Your eyes are beautiful. I suppose this marks our proper meeting, doesn't it? I hope you don't mind my appearance. I know I can get a little frazzled sometimes, but I promise you are in safe hands. Oh, and this is Chisel, my assistant. Get it? I'm a sculptor and my assistant is named Chisel. I think it's very funny, but Chisel always disagrees. Well, I should finish up your face. With the eyes in place, I can practically see where everything else goes. I'm sure this will take no time at all. Now, I think you can see the valley from here, can't you? That valley is where all my sculptures live. It'll be your new home. When I'm done here, I'll just send you on down the path and you can ask the first person you see for help. The other statues are very understanding that my new creations can be a little confused. After all, they were all new once. Whoever you see will point you on to Maple. She was my first statue, and the only one made of wood, so you can't miss her. She's got plenty of experience helping out the new stones. It's her calling, actually. She truly has the soft heart of one who just longs to be useful. I suppose some of that is just the nature of a wooden creation. We have just a little more shaping to do, and I think that'll finish up your face. Do try to stay calm. Most of your senses will really kick in when I finish this part. It can be a little disorienting. There. What a breathtaking vision you are. Your face is just perfect. And now I can talk to you normally. It should feel nice to use your ears. The details for your body should go by in an instant. It's a little easier for me to carve than your face was. We'll give you the perfect pair of shoulders. Shoulders strong enough to bear anything in life, but soft enough for someone to cry on. And this torso will be perfect for helping your body breathe itself. You'll see, it's quite an amazing thing. A delightful belly button. I suppose you don't need one, but they're too adorable for me to exclude. Hips that are wide enough to carry a weight, strong and stable. Legs that will carry you wherever you long to go. Legs that can walk, dance, stretch and fold. And toes that are perfect for wiggling and digging down in the warm sand. Have you thought up a name yet, dear? It's not essential we do it now, but we will carve one into your medallion eventually, and most stones have an idea right away. That's not to say that everyone has a unique idea. We'd never shame them for it, but if I had a pebble for every time a square-jawed marble said they should be named Brick, I'd be able to fill this valley twice over. And we're done. Wonderfully made from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. I'll get your medallion ready, and then you can get moving. So, have you thought up a name, dear? That sounds lovely. Just a moment. This medallion is yours to remember that you not only have a place where you belong, you also have your own unique place in the world, your own name, and your own special characteristics. Don't worry about losing it, it's magic. You'll always be able to find it if you look for it, no matter what. So, you'll find Maple and she'll get you settled in, show you to your land, give you a quick rundown on what you need to stay healthy. And once you're settled in, you should come visit me at the workshop. I love hearing from my creations, especially the new ones. And there, the medallion is all ready. Let me just reach up and... the final step. All done and ready. How do you feel, darling? And you aren't feeling any stiffness or cracking anywhere? Well then, glad to know you're a masterpiece inside and out. Take it from me. I have created worlds, and you are one beautiful part of it. The statues in my garden are all uniquely wonderful, and you are no exception. I know there are so many things to feel and discover, but for now, I only have one thing I wish for you to focus on. Will you repeat after me? I am perfect the way I am. My life is brimming with possibility. I am happy to be myself. Great! Now, I want you to repeat that all the way down into the valley. Yes, really, dear. Head down to the valley and look for Maple, and until you find her, I want you to repeat all of that to yourself. I'm perfect the way I am. My life is brimming with possibility. I'm happy to be myself. Yes, really. Off you go, sweet one, and tell Maple I say hello. She was adorable, wasn't she, Chisel? Yes, I think